My husband and I used the America's Beautiful Pass, which is $85 to go to Zion Canyon National Park and Bryce Canyon National Park. And actually, we can go to any national park within the next 12 months without paying an additional entry fee. We flew straight into SU Regional Airport. You can go to Las Vegas first and then drive here. The first hike we did is the Canyon Overlook, which is accessible from the road. This is the east entrance of Zion National Park. It's a really short hike. People took their kids on it. There's like a little cave you can go under. You can see the Virgin River. The next day we took the shuttle to Stop 6, which is the Grotto Trail, and you'll take this trail if you want to do Angel's Landing, but remember you need a permit for Angel's Landing and people have fallen off and died on it, so be careful. We didn't do Angel's Landing because I'm too scared for that, but the entire hike had the most beautiful views. This was my favorite hike at Zion National Park. At the top, it was really peaceful and quiet. Just listen. On the way down, this cute little chipmunk decided to be our tour guide. And by the way, there's less people because we went close to sunset, so there was a beautiful golden glow on the rocks. The next day we went to Bryce Canyon National Park, which reminds me of sandcastles or like the coral reef, and on the drive there we saw some buffalo. I would recommend wearing a face covering because there was a lot of dust. Whenever the wind blew, we got a face full of it. We saw a blue cardinal, which was really pretty. At the bottom of the canyon, there's, I think it's called Queen's Garden. It's a bunch of trees that reminds me of like a Disney forest, and I thought the trees looked really cool. We went during the weekday on all of these hikes, except for the Narrows, which is why it was less busy. You can also book a horse tour. We saw 14 horses pass us, but they leave poop behind, so if you're not on a horse, it doesn't smell great. The following day, we went back to Zion National Park to the Emerald Pools Trail. There's a lower, middle, and upper Pools Trail, and this had the steepest hike in my opinion. I don't know if it actually is the steepest, but it felt the steepest. There was a lot of incline the entire time. The lower Pools Trail, you get to be under the waterfall, and the upper Pools Trail, you're on top of the waterfall, kind of just like a puddle that falls over an edge, which, I mean, I guess that's what a waterfall is, but I've just never seen the top of a waterfall. When we were leaving the trail, there was a group of deer just chilling right next to the fence, and actually one of them walked across the fence right in front of us. For our last day, we did the Narrows, which starts out really busy with a whole lot of people, but the more you hike, the less busy it gets. Apparently the water was at its lowest point whenever we hiked. We also hiked in the evening, so we didn't get to do the entire hike. We did about 3 miles one direction, so 6 miles total. We had rented some shoes and socks from Zion Outfitters, which also came with the stick, and it kept our feet warm but not dry. They were soaking wet. We just wore our normal clothes, although it may have been a good idea for me to get a wetsuit because at some points the water did go up to my hips. And 8 hours later, we were back at the airport on the way home.